The Indonesian horror legend of Pontianak. The spiteful soul of a lady who passed either during childbirth or while pregnant is thought to be the Pontianak. Her soul was unable to rest after her unjust and agonizing death, and she changed into a horrible otherworldly creature. She typically presents herself as a stunning young lady wearing a white dress, long black hair, and pale skin. Men are drawn to her beauty, but as they get closer, her face changes to a hideous one, complete with blood-red eyes and sharp teeth. She occasionally claimed to have long nails, which she then used to tear her victims apart. The fragrance of frangipani flowers is frequently connected to the Pontianak. She is far away if the smell is pleasant. She is close if it becomes unpleasant. She frequently shows up by roadsides, banana trees, or waterways at night, particularly with a full moon. Before killing them or stealing their blood, she seduces men. She is sometimes reported to scream or laugh horribly before attacking. According to local legend, the Pontianak may be attempting to entice victims if you hear a baby screaming in the middle of the night. People think that by driving a long nail into the back of her head or neck, you might capture the spirit. She reverts to her former self after this, occasionally even becoming a wife. It's also thought that hanging sharp items like knives or scissors close to doors can keep her away. Let's start with some of the story's terrifying incidents.
Every haunted tale, every chilling legend, every sleepless night begins here. Subscribe now to Dreadify TV and unlock the horror.
The night in West Kalimantan, Indonesia, was humid. Near a small riverbank village, the pale light of the full moon fell over the swaying banana trees. Travelers were cautioned by the villagers not to venture out at night, since the woodland was not deserted. Something waited, someone watched. Brahman, a young man, disregarded their cautions. He was making his way home on foot after laboring late in the fields. Even though there were no frangipani trees in the area, the air had an oddly pleasant scent. He had been instructed by the elders to flee if he smelled frangipani at night. The Pontianak will arrive soon. Ramon accelerated, but the scent intensified, and then abruptly became foul, akin to rotting flesh. His chest grew constricted. He heard the soft wail of a baby from behind the trees. He stopped. Everyone was aware that the Pontianak used the sound of a wailing kid to entice males. Ramon pushed ahead, but the sobs got louder. Then he caught a glimpse of her from the darkness. With her long, white hair cascading over her face, she initially appeared to be a stunning woman. She was holding something while standing beneath a banana tree. Through the night, her quiet tears reverberated. She muttered, "Help me." Though his legs resisted, Ramon's impulse was to run. The woman's face was raised, her eyes were crimson, and a grin curved around her mouth, exposing razor-sharp fangs. Instead of a baby, she was holding a bundle of bones wrapped in a cloth smeared with blood. She jumped at him, her nails long and curled like knives, and let forth a scream that broke the stillness. Ramon felt her claw rip across his chest, and he tumbled to the ground. Later, at dawn, the villagers discovered him, death pale, his corpse ripped open, as though his organs had been dragged out by something. He had a terrified expression on his face. Additional horrifying events. Kalimantan's locals continue to mutter about other encounters. The river haunting. On the Kapuas River, fishermen frequently hear a woman laughing around midnight. A stunning woman was allegedly spotted floating above the water by one set of fishermen. Her face rotted away before their eyes as they approached, and a chilling wind encircled them, almost causing their boat to capsize. Families think Pontianak resides in banana trees, which is known as the banana tree curse. At night, one man felled a tree. Sap did not drip from the trunk. Blood did. His family heard a knock on the roof that same evening, and then they heard a woman laughing about their house. The man was discovered dead before daybreak, his chest deeply scratched. According to legend, the Pontianak once suffered a terrible death while pregnant. Between worlds, her spirit became imprisoned. In order to exact retribution, she hunts men and consumes their organs and blood. Although she may seem like an angel, she is actually a demon with blood-soaked claws, long black hair, and sunken eyes. The Pontianak's cries and joy filled the jungle in 1771 when Sultan Scariest Abdurrahman attempted to build his dominion. She killed many of the workers when she assaulted them. In an attempt to expel her ghost, the Sultan gave the order to fire cannons into the forest. To commemorate the battle with the ghost, cannons are still fired during events in Pontianak. Indonesians still have the belief that you should never investigate if you hear a baby crying in the middle of the night or smell frangipani going bad, because it might not even be a baby. It may be her.